At the point, 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic.
Do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on. It ain't never gonna stop. Search. Now lean back, lean back.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And that game against the Trailblazers is going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka Doncic is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Reeves in at the small forward. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Lakers had been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in LA, I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Undrafted out of college, Austin Reeves has beat the odds and become an outstanding player.
Golden State on D. Doncic finds Reeves. Ayton with a screen. Back to Doncic. 4-3. Buries it from 3.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Look at Curry getting crafty, ensuring he gets fouled while in the act of shooting.
And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
And that one falls for Curry.
A multiple-time champion and relentless competitor, Curry's drive to be an all-time great, well, he's pretty much there.
And so he's able to get one of 2. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and he even absorbs contact in the air and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
That one's off. Well, Richard, for this Warriors team, that Steph Curry injury in the playoffs proved huge.
Yeah, Steph is just so important. He strained his hamstring in game 1 of that second-round series against Minnesota. And once that happened, Golden State really never had a shot in the series. Just shows how valuable he is to the organization.
He hits the second from the line.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Hield passes to Butler. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Curry. Launches it. On target from range.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
Hachimura, the pass to Ayton. Six on the shot clock. Back to Hachimura. Smart for three. Knocks down the long K.
Not giving an inch. Smart with the answer three.
Butler against Reeves. Butler passes to Kuminga. Out to Hield. Outside Curry. Butler on the wing. Kuminga with a screen on Reeves. And here's Butler outside. Offensive rebound. The kick out. Curry. There's a screen from outside the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ayton. Back to Doncic. Oh, there's the alley! And the basket by Hachimura.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
Here's Butler. Hachimura with a rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Hield. The three from Curry. The shot misses.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Butler with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Here's Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 9 points. Los Angeles leading by 3. Smart outside. Pass to Doncic. Jacks up with 3. On the wing, Reeves. Now here's Doncic. He's covered by Curry. Curry against Doncic. Shoots over Curry. Doncic, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Pass to Hield. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
Now here's Doncic. Back to Reeves. Doncic outside. Hachimura sets a screen. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri showing off that athletic ability.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Los Angeles making a change here. Connects checked in.
One shot.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Now here's Smart. Hachimura outside. And here's Connect outside. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. Over Reeves. And the Warriors miss again.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Inside, here's Hachimura. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hachimura's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Curry for 3. Nails it from 3.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Stephen Curry, number 1.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
Here's Smart. And he lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
You see the raw athleticism of Hachimura on that alley-oop, and this boy can get up.
Hield finds Curry. Outside Kuminga. Hield on the wing. He's covered by Connect. And Kuminga throws it down.
Excellent alley-oop. Kuminga putting himself in the perfect place to finish that one.
Here's Smart. Ayton, a screen on Curry. To the paint. Tipped and stolen by Green. Outside for Butler. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Connect. Smart outside. Pass to Reeves. 5 on the clock. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Now Green. He's covered by Ayton. Kuminga against Smart. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Heel. He's covered by Connect. Outside Curry. This one for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pulls it. And Connect gets it to go on the assist by Reeves. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
Vanderbilt checked in for Los Angeles. LaRavia comes in for Smart.
Substitution on the court.
The Lakers on D. It's a 5-point game. Outside Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Payton against Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Oh my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. Trace Jackson-Davis picks one up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Richard, when you talk about Austin Reeves, this guy continues to defy expectations.
I still can't believe he was an undrafted free agent. Not only does he score, he shoots an impressive percentage while doing it. It's just an incredible story.
Payton, no good. The Lakers lead by 9. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Ayton hits them both. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, including the first NBA championship back in 47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in 75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
cheer on your little girls dance team. Let's go.
Curry finds some space. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
Oh, quick on the draw. Curry knows he has the shot lined up, and it's money.
And here's Reeves. He's got 5. Ayton, a screen on Payton. Reeves, the pass to Ayton. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
On the wing, Curry. Down low. Here's Jackson Davis, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Nice vision to spot that feed. It's important for Curry to balance playmaking and scoring.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Reeves. No good on the 3.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Payton's shot is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They lead by 7. Pass to Ayton. Fades. The shot's good. Ayton's got 10.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Inside. And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist by Connect. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead. Payton against Reeves. Back to Payton. Outside Pajemski. Out to Horford. Fires for 3. And it's Laravia with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 11. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now here's Connect. Not a lot of room. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Pajemski. Left side Curry. From downtown. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Let's just say I could have predicted this. Can't let Curry find any opening on the arc.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. From deep, Reeves. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Pass to Horford. Now Pajemski. On the wing, Curry. Uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Los Angeles up by 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the floor for the Warriors. Butler out there with Al Horford. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Curry in at the 1. Now, here is James. And here's Connect outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Pajemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Pods gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
First free throw is good. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
It's both from the stripe. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to LaRavia. Vincent, right side. Back to LaRavia. Shot clock at 5. Vanderbilt, the pass to Hayes. Shot on the wing. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Curry. And here's Butler. It's Podziemski on the wing. He's covered by Vincent. So they take the lead. Butler's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Vanderbilt on the wing. Vincent to win the run. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Butler. Here's Curry. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Curry's got 12 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Vincent outside. Pass to LaRavia. Now here's Hayes. Drains it from 9 feet away. Hayes has gotten his first bucket of the night.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Curry passes to Horford. And here's Curry. Pulls up. It's Hayes with the rebound. LaRavia outside. Back to Vincent. Now here's Connect. Defended by Podziemski. LaRavia outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Connect on the wing. Defended by Podziemski. And it's Connect missing. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. The 3 from Curry. Curry with another miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And it's Connect missing. Golden State has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Butler's got his second basket of the game. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's gonna be a battle for sure.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
Lakers with some changes. Hachimura is checked in for Laravia. Smart comes in for Connect. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. And Golden State also making a switch. Curry, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Hachimura with a screen on Curry. And here's Doncic outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Warriors leading. Curry surveys. From deep. Rebound, the Lakers. Hachimura outside. Pass to Smart. Butler with a steal. To the middle. On the wing, Curry. Vanderbilt against Curry. Screen by Horford. And Seth Curry good for three. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Smart.
Look, Marcus Smart is the pulse of the team. He plays with passion and does whatever his team needs from him.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. And Golden State also making a switch. Green is checked in. And so Smart nails them both.
This is surely a spot that Marcus Smart has shown signs of being really good. He has definitely improved from the moment that he came into the league until now.
Now here's Green. Still no points. Curry passes to Curry. Green with a screen on Doncic. And a deep three from Curry. Rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from Smart. Doncic has got 6 points. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Curry. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Laravia is checked in for Luka Doncic. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Podziemski. Outside Kuminga. 5 to shoot. Back to Hield. Pass to Curry. From behind the arc. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys, back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
All Laker fans, time to cheer on your Lakers hype squad. Let me hear you right now. Take your hands, hype up your Lakers hype squad. Let's hear some noise.
checked in for Los Angeles. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The fourth spot held by the Warriors.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Golden State on D. Now Smart. 5 points in the game. Pass to Reeves. Smart, a screen on Heel. And here's Reeves outside. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Curry against Reeves. Off target from three-point range.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Reeves. Ayton, a screen on Heel. Back to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Warriors lead by 4. Curry with it. Guarded now by Smart. Curry passes to Butler. High post Green. Rebound, the Lakers. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Smart outside. Green against Ayton. Outside Reeves. The 3. Kept alive. Hachimura outside. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. The Warriors have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Over Smart. The Lakers with a rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
They get the rebound. The shot by Reeves, no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Green. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
This is why you can't let Ayton get established positioning down low, or else you just got to foul him.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for the Lakers,
Take a break. Take a break.
taking
2 shots.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
A double-double machine who can also block shots. You won't find many centers with Ayton's size and talent.
And the Lakers making a change here. Laravia's checked in. Pajemski's checked in for the Warriors. And the second free throw is good.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Outside Pajemski. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Kuminga! Hops for days.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Hield. Buries it down low. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Here's Ayton. He's watched by Kuminga. Shot from 16. Jump shot is good. Aiden's got 13.
Smooth shooting from the mid-range. Aiden knows when to look to score from there.
To the inside. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Aiden. 1:51 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Reeves. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. He's got 7. There's 1:34 left in the first half. It's Pajemski on the wing. He's covered by Laravia. The 3-ball. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 11 rebounds in the game. Reeves against Hield. Back to Laravia. Pass to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Laravia. On the wing, Reeves. Over Hield. Kuminga pulls it in.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
He buries it from 3.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 7. Hachimura, the pass to Aiden. Shot is up. It's rebounded by Golden State. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Kuminga. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Rui Hachimura. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga at the line for 2.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both. Five ticks left to play in the first half. Knocked away. And here's Reeves outside. That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors on top, up by 12. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Here's Curry. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Hachimura at power forward with Aiden at center. Marcus Smart out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the small forward position. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. Out to Hield. Fires the three. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got rebound number 12 now. tenacity on the glass. Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
Look, we know Marcus Smart wants to get in close and get that high percentage finish.
Pass to Butler. Double team on Butler. Out to Heel. Back to Butler. Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. And here's Kuminga for three. And that comes off the assist by Green. Kuminga's got 12 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks down the triple.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last three.
Curry surveys. Pass to Heel. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Hachimura. Outside Reeves. Three-pointer. And another three for the Lakers.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
The Warriors lead by 7. On the wing, Curry. Guarded by Doncic. Heel. Rebounded by the Lakers. Aiden's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Reeves. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 12.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now here's Heel. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep three. And Reeves pulls it down.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Hachimura finds Doncic. Kicks it out to Smart. The three is up. And Smart nails the triple.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Warriors.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Pass to Butler. To the paint. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Ayton was tracking that one all the way, meeting the ball right at the rim. I mean, that's great defense.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Now here's Doncic. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hield against Smart. Hield, a screen on Doncic. Curry from deep three-point land. And the Warriors miss again. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-3 run. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. That evens the score. Hachimura's got 10.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Curry finds Green. And here is Kuminga. Hachimura covering. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hield. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Smart for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
If you see yourself in this screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves. No, thank you.
Here's Hield. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
This is how active a scorer Hield is, consistent at putting pressure on the defenders and getting calls.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shoot 2.
He makes a first.
Known as a volume three-point shooter, Hield is effective both as a starter as well as coming off the bench.
No good on the second free throw.
Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
The first one falls.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
And the Warriors miss again. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 19-4 run. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Launches a three. The Warriors pull it in. Now Curry lets the three fly. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 20 points.
Oh, you got a feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
Back to Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Green for three. Another three for Golden State.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
Curry against Doncic. There's the three. Another miss by Doncic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries. Healed from outside. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Ayton, a screen on Curry. From deep, here's Doncic. Here's Ayton. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, nice fake by Ayton. He can beat you with strength, and he can also beat you with finesse.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
This has become a theme for these guys. Way too many missed chances at the line.
Connects checked in for the Lakers. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
They're missing a chance to trim the lead by leaving points at the line.
Curry against Smart. Curry, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Hachimura outside. Pass to Reeves. Back to Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Ayton. Butler covering. And Ayton with the stuff.
Lethal in pick and roll action. Ayton making them pay.
Up top Curry. Defended by Smart. And that one's good. Green.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 3. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Reeves for the tie. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And here's Butler outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. The Warriors, 4th.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Warriors make some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Draymond Green. Curry comes in for Kuminga, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Lakers trail by 3. Outside Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Outside connect. Down low. Here's Ayton. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
We're seeing the full range of Ayton's offensive skills tonight. The big man's putting on a show.
Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. Outside Podziemski. On the wing, Curry. Six on the shot clock. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. But he got to the ball just a moment late.
Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Golden State also making a switch. Jackson Davis is checked in for Butler. The Lakers trail. Inside, here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Smart is just such an effective combo guard. IQ off the charts. He's just fantastic at getting his teammates going.
Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Smart. Vanderbilt with a screen. Just 5 to shoot from deep. Reeves. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Smart passes to Reeves. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Podziemski. There's a double team with Vanderbilt. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Hachimura. Gets the bucket and the foul. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up.
Using that 6'8", 230 frame. Hachimura powering through that contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Payton's checked in for the Warriors.
At the line for 1, Rui Hachimura.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Not only a likable guy on the floor, but Gary Payton II makes his presence felt in the community too, Richard.
That's true. GP won the 2022 Bob Lanier Community Assist Award. Dyslexia awareness is an important cause for him, and he's done great work.
Here's Curry, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. And he makes it on the layup. Curry's gotten 4 this quarter.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
On the wing, Hachimura. From deep, Reeves sinks it from distance. Reeves has got 15.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Here's Jackson Davis, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Reeves. He's got 15. Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to Hachimura. For the lead. Warriors with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Connect on the wing. Puts up a three. Gets the three to fall. Give him 8 points now.
A go-to shot for Connect. You know, he takes pride in burying these long-range missiles.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Warriors, Seth Curry, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Curry nails both of them. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Warriors on top, leading by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Golden State, we've got Brandon Pajemski. Also Seth Curry out there. Butler out there with Al Horford. And it's Santos in at the power forward position. Now here's Pajemski. To the inside. Santos good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Lakers trail by 5. And here's Doncic outside. The shot won't fall.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Pass to Santos. On the wing, Curry, guarded by Doncic. Here's Santos. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Butler. The shot. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot. He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Screen by Horford. Butler passes to Horford. Here's Santos, guarded by Vanderbilt. From deep, here's Doncic. They get it back. Hayes finds Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Curry. From deep, here's Doncic. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Jackson Hayes. 1 shot.
final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Seth Curry adding to the family tradition. This is a man that knows how to knock down shots, and it runs in his family.
Seth Curry, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Larabia. Takes it inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here's Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Curry. Screen by Horford. Releases. And the Warriors miss again. The Lakers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. And here's Connect outside. And finished off by Hayes. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Now here's Butler. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. The deep 3. And the Warriors miss again.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
And it's Doncic missing.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Curry. Here's Horford. Shots blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Aiden's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Curry's checked in. Right side, Pajemski. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. To win the drought. Golden State with a rebound. Got a hand on it. Now here's Connect. He's guarded closely. Now here's Larabia. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Larabia's got 5 points now this quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Horford finds Curry. Outside Curry. Tries it from the top of the key. And the Warriors miss again. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 12-1 run. Pass to Connect. 3-pointer. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Butler. And here's Curry for 3. And it's Connect with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And he can't get that one. Warriors trail by 9. Curry goes in. Curry passes to Curry. Count it. Curry's got 9 points now in the second half.
Oh, Curry's got it stuck on automatic. He's led the league in three-point percentage before. When he is hot, it's hard to slow him down.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Butler. Shot from the top of the key. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Here's Vanderbilt. And here's Connect outside. Here's Ayton. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Doncic against Curry. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Larabia, and Smart subbed in for Connect. And the Warriors making a change here.
Shooting 1.
And Vanderbilt, no good on that one.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 1, Jarrett Vanderbilt.
Well, Richard, over the last few years, we're seeing the NBA experiment with the format for the All-Star game.
I'm a classic East versus West guy, but the players have to be more competitive. I think that is the best version of the All-Star game we've ever seen.
Now here's Butler. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
Oh, he's a twitchy athlete. Kuminga is hard to track in pick-and-roll action.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
That's his only turnover on the night. His ball security has been terrific.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Outside heel. Curry against Doncic. Curry, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Curry against Doncic. Pass to heel. Curry, a screen on Smart. Back to Curry. Now Healed, over Smart, and it's Healed, missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Smart. Ayton with it. Pass to Reeves. Ayton, a screen on Butler. Here's Reeves. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. for three. Hachimura there for the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Doncic. Now Hachimura. Doncic outside. Reeves fires. Cash from downtown.
And you can't let Reeves get set in these corner spots because you will get torched.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Now time for a T-shirt giveaway. Let's hear you get loud. You know what time it is? T-shirt time. It's time for T-shirts. It's T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
Reeves against Butler. Drive by Curry.
So cunning on the attack. Curry gets defenders to foul on the drive because there's nothing else you can do.
Second team. At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them. And here's Doncic. Beyond the arc. Butler rips down the board.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
And stolen by Reeves. 1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. It's off.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Now Curry. Oh, touches it off the glass.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Butler against Reeves. Here's Doncic. Now Eden. Graceful finish on the alley-oop.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for DeAndre Ayton.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Now here's Curry. And the three misses. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Reeves. Oh, he jammed it!
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Doncic. Curry! Can't hit it.
How impressive has he been tonight, battling inside in the trenches?
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
All right, thanks, guys. DeAndre, a new season. How exciting is it to play ball in front of this home crowd?
You know, with all the excitement and all the fans coming out here, really, I just wanted to put on a show for them, to be honest, and just win as many games as I play.
The energy from the fans was missed. Thanks so much, DeAndre.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.